Hi friends, it's late night session. Welcome back to Chris Trading Academy. And today, I'll be quickly finishing tomorrow's view on Bank Nifty and Nifty. Okay, and also few stocks wherein there was a lot of movements happened. Okay, so let's start with first of all Bank Nifty. Okay, so I just placed 200 moving average here, and let me go through the daily time frame. Okay, see if you can see right here closely from this low. Okay, exactly March. Okay, the news came in. If you see right, see, we have discussed this 2 weeks back itself. If you go through my last 2 weeks back videos, I'm keep telling you guys anything. Okay, if this 16,000, what was the low happened, it was safe, means it gonna hit the 50% mark. Okay, this fall, this whatever the stretch is there, right, this one. And again, if you closely observe also, see this 200 moving average, how far it is from current position also. So there is a high probability actually till something like at least 24,500 from current market price. It's very much possible. Okay, so if if there is any dip right in Bank Nifty, okay, until this low, see there is a new higher low is formed. If you can see here, right, this is the higher low. Okay, this is the higher low and this is the previous low, right? So now it is turning into the complete bullish phase because this high was taken, if you can see here, right, last high. Now I don't think so that until 24,000 it hit, right, Bank Nifty, I don't think so there will be a momentum on the downside, in the sense now sellers will be going for a cover. So no need to explain everything now. Let me be very clear. Except PSU banks. Okay, PSU banks someday, when there is no movement at all in the market, then only, okay, we might see a movement. But if you see Axis Bank, if you see IndusLand Bank, if you see Bandhan Bank, if you see uh, um, even the corporate banks, Kotak Bank, okay, all these banks are simply moving something like 5-6%. Okay, so minimum they're moving 4-5% every day. So I would suggest you, any dip, if you get it right, you just target this, else go long on Bank Nifty. Okay, don't think that the price was already moved from here. Okay, because this recent high was taken now and closed above. Even tomorrow also I'm expecting the 50% will be done, in the sense there will be around 500, yeah, almost 500 points upside movement is there. Okay, to touch the first target, actually 50%. So at least till that point of time we can go for longs. Okay, and this will be my view on Bank Nifty for only for tomorrow. Okay, and day after tomorrow we are having an expiry, remember that. Okay, means tomorrow and day after tomorrow and even Friday also we might see a huge volatility in the market. Okay, definitely we're gonna see a huge volatility and a new direction also, in the sense if there is any correction because of the uh, war kind of situation, okay, happening between us and China, so we're gonna see some kind of a red bars like this. Okay, but I am not expecting till this 50%, means 22,890 900 is target. Hopefully tomorrow it will be done. And the next one is Nifty, right? So if we see the Nifty, it's almost touching the 200-day moving average, and till this point of hit, right, I don't think so, frankly, no one can stop Nifty. Okay, so there is almost like yeah, 400 points left. Okay, I don't think so anyone who is having some small kind of knowledge on technical analysis, they cannot short it right now. Okay, because this is called something like unfinished business. Okay, people from the market know that, because I'm keep on telling you that these gaps will be filled. And see, if you see right closely, one gap is already filled and this gap is waiting now, and one more gap is here. Okay, and lastly this gap means, if you can see, 11,650 is also final target. As of now we are in 10,480, means another something like 1200 points upside, means around 1150 points. Okay, 1150 points is left. Okay, so try to understand that. And if you get any dip right, until this low is safe only. Okay, when this low is taken right, again a downtrend, means a part-time downtrend will be happening. But this low is safe, means you can target the next, first of all, initially 400 points till this 200-day moving average, that is 10,885. And once this is also created a new base, means higher high and a small correction downside, and the final target to cover up the entire business is 11,650. Okay, so the final gap here, I think this will also be done most probably in the next month. So till that point of time, we need to be very much clear and target on the upside only. Okay, remember. So this is my view on Nifty, and no need to think about twice. Okay, see, every intraday call will be different and every long term view will be different. Okay, intraday, definitely if you are entering at the peak, means you need to have a one candle stop loss. Remember that. Okay, one candle stop loss, you need to have it on a hourly, not on a 5 minutes chart. Okay, so if this one candle, okay, first candle is gone, means then you will lose this candle only. Remember that. Okay, then you can go, you can take a new direction on the downside. But if not, if you are taking something like, if you are going for long here and if you keep a stop loss here, you are losing 5-6 candles, means that's a lot of money unnecessarily. Okay, and you know that the price has traveled from here and again to this place, right? So why you gonna take this much of a risk when you are going long, even though we know that the market is bullish? We need to give the market only one candle and we need to take at least 5 to 10 candles. Okay, so that should be your RR, that should be your plan. Okay, so tomorrow on intraday basis, wait for an initial dip, and if there is any gap up, remember that if there is any gap up, without second thought, wait till the 10,800 finishes. Okay, first of all, till that point of time, don't short. So once that finishes, right, then you can definitely go for a short, only because, why? Because we have an expiry, right, day after tomorrow. Okay, so that's the reason I'm telling you. So on that day, at least there will be 2-3 swings. So definitely if the market goes upside tomorrow above 10,800 also, even after a gap up, we can recover, because that gap will be filled on Thursday. Okay, so that's what I do tomorrow. If there is any gap up, I'll wait for till the final target 10,800 or something around that area, and I'll short it even at the end of the day. Okay, if it is closing at 10,800, because day after tomorrow there will be high volatility. Okay, that's what I am expecting, and this is my view on Nifty. always am I telling, right? Even any bank nifty or nifty, okay, while trading, lose one candle, but don't lose too many candles. Lose one candle and get 4-5 candles, okay. And finally, my personal view, okay, personal view on few stocks, because see, people are running behind few stocks, okay. So tomorrow I'm just cautioning you guys, okay, especially those who are already into those stocks. I think some of you would have already booked some good profits on intraday basis, or if you are on a long term, okay, on those particular stocks, try to book at least 60-70%, okay. Because see, I'm telling you, I'll take IndusInd Bank, okay. I told you, right, I am in shorts, right? I'm as of now seriously every day at least on the upside, okay, almost on the higher side. Whenever there is a possibility, I'm taking a 4-5 rupees short call on IndusInd Bank, okay. And my view on this stock is very different from other stocks, because if you see the monthly chart, this is monthly chart, see the it's whatever the high, okay. If you see the high, right, it happened in 2018, okay. So that is around nearly 2000, and the price, right, you know till what point it has fallen recently, 236. And if you see the current market price closing, okay, so that's around 518, right? So from the recent lows, in the sense something we can call it as 52-week low is 236, and it doubled from there, right? Not only doubled, more than that, okay. So double in the sense that is around 472, yeah. So now my view on IndusInd Bank is go with the fundamentals, okay, of this particular IndusInd Bank. So if you go through, if you are a long-term investor, go through the fundamentals, and then you'll come to know. And there are few issues, actually I don't call it as a hell lot of issues. There is some kind of few problems in this bank, okay. So at any point of time there is any impact on the market, right? Few stocks like RBL Bank, IndusInd Bank, previously we used to see PC Jewelries, like, right, Vakranji, like that. There are stocks, no, even India Bull Housing Finance. The same way this bank will also fall, but at the same time even the market is not performing well, in the sense sideways, okay. Those days also you might see spikes in this bank, okay. So that's the reason, see, why I have drawn is, if you can see closely, right, this is a weekly chart now. Weekly chart, March, right, this is weekly and this is March 13th, okay. So let's take this 7555, okay, 755 will be our final target, IndusInd Bank's final target on the upside, okay. Intraday perspective, you can definitely short, but my view was changed because when my stop loss was hit last week, okay, I didn't expect this gap up, and then I turned myself to complete bull, okay. Means whenever there is a strong fallback in this bank, I'm gonna buy. But on an intraday perspective, when there is a high, I used to sell. Delivery perspective, I used to buy, because I have seen this, whatever the space is there, right here, it will be filled at some point of time. Remember that. This, okay, we already lost around some kind of 150 points already, because I would have taken my call on the delivery side from 350 itself, okay, but I missed it badly from here. My view was wrong. I thought after these candles it will go down like this, but the market stabilized, even though we had issues with Pakistan, China, and we have a lot of new cases piling up each and every day, and we had a lot of other issues, okay. and even though we had so many issues, the market is going upside because of only liquidity, and people are just going with the market with any kind of price. Okay, so that's the reason every day we are seeing some kind of movement on the upside only. Okay, since at least last 2-3 weeks. So now, even though this IndusInd Bank comes down, right, to fill this gap, remember that what is that gap? 420. Okay, so that area or the next level means 400, that will be the greatest buying opportunity in IndusInd Bank. There are a lot of opening opportunities in other banks also, but I'm just telling you which one I am following. Okay, so means this is my view on this stock. Okay, I mean to say on this day. So coming forward, I'll be sharing with you a lot more stocks. So remember these things, and if there is any pullback downside, you can go for long on a small portions. Okay, if you want to go for a 500 stock completely till this point of time, you need to buy some kind of a 50 or 100 shares here, another 50 here, like that till 350 370 range. You need to fill up the entire 500 stock and just wait for the final target, which might happen mostly in the month of November, December. Okay, so till that point of time, you need to add whatever you are. If you had a very less fund, okay, I mean to say your fund is very minimal, okay, then also if you can put only 100 shares, total 100 shares, then you can add up 25 like that. Okay, even though if you add 100 shares, you can easily get some kind of a 20,000 profit. Okay, till this point I'm not going for this area, I'm just going for this target. Okay, but before hitting this target, expect a movement downside also like this, remember that. Okay, so the market now, let me draw you completely so that you can better understand. Like this happened, right, and it will come down like this, and it will go like this, and it will move like this, understand? So if you calculate a week, right, there are one more month and one more month, okay, like that. If you see, at least I'm taking a sweet time. We never know, it might go in a one candle also like this. Okay, but I'm just taking, if it goes in a range bound manner also, it might take 4-5 months easily. So now, as of now, we are in June. If we calculate, right, if we presume, right, July, August, September, October, November, right, 5 months. So easily you can gain some kind of a 20,000 by 100 shares. If you have more capital, you can invest more, understand? The only disadvantage in IndusInd Bank is there you need to have a lot of patience, in the sense, if you are going for a delivery based trade, and if you're going for this target, you need to be very patient. You should not watch this stock, because let me show you, I think this will be my last stock today because we don't have enough time. So if you see the 15 minutes, if you see the 5 minutes, okay, clearly see this kind of moves. Can you sustain this move? I don't think so you can sustain this move. In the sense, you can take this move. If you are an intraday player, if you are a buyer, you will keep on averaging, you'll lose more money, and here you will exit with this kind of loss. But if you keep silent here also, then at some point of time, the price, where it happened, it gone down, it came up, again it moved down, it came up. Now it is traveling like this, and tomorrow there might be like this. You can expect a fall, right? Think that this is a buying opportunity. That's the reason I'm telling you, put only 25 shares here. Then if you get an opportunity, put 25 here. Okay, like that. when you think that the price is not coming back, okay, until this point of time, then put 25 here. But the last 25 shares in your 100 lot keep in your hand always, because we never know when the market crashes completely. Okay, you need to keep this last 25 in your hand at any point of time. You are putting only 75 here. When you gonna put this 25? When you think that the last, even this 25 means the last high was also taken. You invested at 350 last, okay, the price is at 600. Then what you gonna do? Definitely first thing you need to do is you need to take off that 75, because you bought at 350 and you are already at 600. Whatever the percentage you are getting, you already got. Okay, so that should be the calculations. So my view on IndusInd Bank, I told you for long term, and on intraday basis, right? Wait for a dip. Okay, I don't think so you'll be getting an opportunity tomorrow on IndusInd Bank, because my view on IndusInd Bank tomorrow is I think this will be the key resistance for tomorrow. Okay, 531. So only 11 points upside is pending, and above that one more resistance is there. This will be the strongest resistance, 540. So upside 20 points, but downside, yeah, there is a gap fill here. If you can closely watch this gap fill, there is a gap fill here. So 490 and another gap fill also there. I think two gap fills are there downside. Tomorrow we had an opportunity on IndusInd Bank, definitely. Okay, if early morning upside if we see, right, then no need to enter into buy call. Just wait for 535, 540 and short it, and wait for your target 510, 500 also. Okay, and I personally feel that by Thursday mostly at least this gap will be filled, if not this also, both these gaps. Okay, so first movement upside means you need to wait for the you need to wait for the shorts. Okay, short it at 445, 450, 455 range only. See, once the price moves upside, right, it will try to take like this. You need to hold that position, remember that. And once the market reverses like this, then only you need to enter. Okay, the same way here also. Till, see how the candle moved like this and even after like this. Okay, but at some point of time how it came back, no? The same way here also. Wait for the top. How you know the top? At some point of time you need to take the risk. That is the top. So that risk should be in your hand, which is controlling your emotions also. So you might enter this candle also, but you need to have some more money to enter here also. Okay, that is the logic. So that the average price will come much closer to you. Then any small 2 more candles downside, you can book good profit. Okay, so this is what my view on IndusInd Bank. I think I explained it too much, guys. Okay, so this is not something like technical analysis tips. Okay, I just want to share the knowledge so that you can understand better and you can take some kind of your own views on the market. Okay, thank you guys, and stay safe, stay home, enjoy the trading. Okay, take 2 or 3 days max on a day. Don't go for complete 950 into 330. Okay, sitting before the terminal and completely dedicating. Okay, just don't do that. Thank you guys. If you like the video and if you wish to share something from your side, please do comment on Kris Trading Academy, and please do subscribe to encourage Kris Trading Academy. Okay, thank you guys.